In movies and money, The Clash of the Titans took the #1 spot at the box office over the weekend. Movie man Erik Childress, founder of the Movie Madness podcast, fills us in. Hello, Erik.
Well, it was a pretty good weekend for Godzilla and King Kong as the new empire led the way again with over 31 million. It was a 60% drop from the overachieving first week, but with over 370 million to date worldwide, the film is headed into profit this very weekend.
A big weekend at the box office is happening this weekend. 2 thrillers, Arcadian and Sting, along with an action film, Civil War. Here's a look at that film about a modern-day Civil War.
Citizens of America, people of the Florida Alliance, and the Western forces of Texas and California will be welcomed back to these United States as soon as their illegal secessionist government is deposed.
Director Alex Garland and A24 behind the scenes of that chiller. What are your thoughts?
Normally, Angie, films with this kind of politically charged sensitivity are usually no-nos at the box office since people can just watch the news and like to go to the movies for escape. But this is very likely going to be #1 this weekend and is more apolitical than people might think. Garland's focus is more on the battleground itself with the wartime journalists covering it than getting into the 5 W's that they live by. A #1 finish will surely give A24 its highest opening weekend to date, especially given the amount of IMAX screens it is going to be inhabiting. Reviews are very strong on the film after its premiere at South by Southwest last month, but there is certainly some polarization as well, as you might expect. This is hot-button material to be sure, but good word of mouth could turn into the event film for the next 3 weeks until the summer season begins in May.
Okay, let's move to your weekend movie stars or recommendations.
Well, I have to re-up my appreciation for The First Omen from last week. Any horror fan worth that label should be getting out to see it immediately while it is still in theaters. It is a film that respects the origins of Richard Donner's film while introducing some new, frightening, real-world implications instead of just going for cheap jump scares. The lead performance by Nell Tiger-Free is fantastic, and this is truly an impressive theatrical debut from director Arkasha Stevenson. Then opening in limited release and expanding a bit next week is the film Sasquatch Sunset, which stars Jesse Eisenberg and Riley Keough as part of a family of Bigfoots roaming the landscape looking for food and other personal pleasures. It's a wordless, grunt-filled comedy adventure that was a favorite of mine at Sundance this year and is worth seeking out when it opens in your area.
Thank you, Erik.
Thank you, Angie.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.